Father Peter Uljabisic, a Catholic priest known for his deep association with the Medjugorje apparitions, has shared prophecies that have captured the attention of believers around the world. His messages, filled with urgency, warn of impending disasters and offer a profound call for spiritual and physical preparation. As millions flock to Medjugorje, seeking solace and guidance, Father Peter's words resonate deeply, urging people to turn toward God before it's too late. Father Peter speaks with clarity about catastrophic events that will strike various cities across the globe, including Spain, Italy, Mexico, Malta, and Germany. He specifically mentions devastating earthquakes that will shake the very foundations of these cities. However, these disasters are not mere accidents of nature. They're divine messages, signals from God intended to call humanity to repentance. In Father Peter's vision, these events will be part of a larger, spiritual purification process. Rather than viewing them as random calamities, they're meant to awaken us to our moral responsibilities and lead us back to God. The urgency in Father Peter's prophecies is undeniable. He stresses that these natural disasters are not simply destructive, they are warnings. A warning to turn away from sin and return to the faith that binds us all. According to Father Peter, only through a spiritual return to God can humanity find redemption, not just in the soul, but also in physical survival. The calamities are, in essence, a divine cleansing, preparing the way for a new age of spiritual regeneration. Father Peter emphasizes that the most powerful way to prepare is through prayer, prayer that comes from the heart, prayer that is fervent and sincere. In his view, prayer is the key to protecting ourselves from the evil that will inevitably arise during these times of trial. He believes that through prayer, particularly through the recitation of the Rosary, the severity of the coming catastrophes can be softened. It is not only a way to safeguard our souls, but also to mitigate the suffering that may otherwise overwhelm the world. In the face of these warnings, Father Peter calls on all believers to unite in prayer, to pray earnestly for divine mercy and protection. The Rosary, especially the prayers of Ave Maria and Our Father, is highlighted as a powerful tool for spiritual defense. It's through these prayers that we align ourselves with God's will, shielding ourselves from the darkness that will surround the world. The message of Father Peter is not just about predicting calamities. It is about urging each person to take responsibility for their spiritual journey. His prophecies call for a return to prayer, a deepening of our faith, and a willingness to heed the divine call before the time for repentance runs out. The cities he mentions, while facing natural disasters, are symbols of a deeper moral decay that requires urgent attention. As the world braces for these signs, it is clear that the key to surviving the trials ahead lies in a firm commitment to God, a dedication to prayer, and an unwavering faith that, through divine intervention, we can weather any storm. There was a time when I made the most money in my life, but here's the crazy part. I wasn't working for it. I was just so deeply connected to nature, so at peace with myself, that I didn't care about anything else. And that energy, that mindset of not needing anything, is what caused old videos to randomly go viral and good things to start happening. This is what will happen for you too, when you stop needing money and start reinforcing the belief that you're already enough, that you're already worthy. When you adopt that mindset, everything starts flowing to you. Now, if you want help with that shift, a lot of it happens on a subconscious level. That's why I offer a free financial success hypnosis program, because changing the way you think and feel about money is key. You can start with that and watch things transform. Step 2 of the law of detachment is to figure out who you truly are and then not be afraid to fully embrace that person, even if it goes against the grain. Matthew McConaughey shares an incredible story about how he hit a point of screw it in his career. He was becoming famous and getting big roles, but he wasn't happy. He was ready to be done with the whole Hollywood game. So he shaved his head bald just to make a statement. And you know what happened? The director of his latest movie, who had been furious about the new look, ended up calling him the next day, completely changing his tune. The bald look became a sensation, and the director even praised him for it. This moment is a perfect example of how Hollywood, or society in general, will only truly embrace you when you stop caring about being accepted. McConaughey's exact words were, "Hollywood loves you only when you stop caring about accepting you." The same is true for anything you're working on. If you're obsessed with what people think, whether it's about your business, your book, your appearance, or even your ideas, you'll never feel secure enough to attract abundance. The moment you stop caring about others' opinions, you become magnetic to success. You have to be willing to not care about the outcome, like McConaughey did. He turned down millions of dollars to play in romantic comedies because that wasn't what he wanted anymore. It was a huge risk. He went from making millions to making nothing for a couple of years. But by holding firm in his standards, he eventually stepped into the serious roles he had always desired. The third step is to know what you want, set your standards, but let go of the outcome. When you do this, you align with a higher frequency, one that invites wealth and success into your life. Don't be afraid to embrace the unknown, because the universe rewards those who stay true to their vision and have the courage to follow their own path. There was a moment when a major Hollywood actor found himself at a crossroads. He was offered a role that would have paid him tens of millions of dollars for just one movie. It was more money than he had ever made, and his mind was telling him, "I need to take this. This is my big break." But despite the overwhelming temptation, he turned it down. It was a huge risk. He didn't know what would come next. The industry stopped calling, and for over a year, he didn't get a single job offer. He thought his career was finished. He questioned everything. What am I going to do now? It felt like a huge gamble that backfired. But here's where it gets interesting. After 2 years of nothing, a call came in. He landed the role in Dallas Buyers Club, a film that not only earned him an Oscar, but also opened the door to a string of serious roles, including The Wolf of Wall Street. In the end, he made far more money from these roles than he ever could have from those romantic comedies he'd once turned down. He could have taken the easy path, but he didn't. He knew what he wanted. And more importantly, he let go of the need to control the outcome. This is the key to real success. Know what you want, but release the attachment to how it comes. The truth is, the more we obsess over the outcome, the more we limit ourselves. Think about it. When you're struggling to make ends meet, money doesn't feel like a game. It feels like a constant battle. But when you're at peace with the process, when you're not desperate for a certain outcome, that's when things start to flow. It's ironic, really. The more we cling to the outcome, the harder it is to actually achieve it. But when you can step back, let go, and trust that the universe will bring what's meant for you, that's when miracles start to unfold. The stress melts away, and you make room for the unexpected opportunities that might just change your life. This isn't some fairy tale. This is real, and it's been proven by countless people who learn to let go of the need for control. When you let go of that attachment to money, success, or validation, you start vibrating at a higher frequency. You attract the right people, the right circumstances, and everything you want begins to come into your life. It's a process of aligning with your true self, realizing that you're already enough, that the universe has your back, and that you don't need anything external to feel complete. For me, it was like a sudden breakthrough. One day, things just clicked. I started seeing viral success, and everything I'd been working for fell into place. But that happened only after I stopped obsessing over it. And you can do the same. So here's the truth. You don't need it. The money, the success, the validation, they're all secondary. When you align with your higher self, you attract everything you desire effortlessly. The more you release that need to control, the more powerful your energy becomes. It's when you stop seeking that you start receiving. To make this shift, start reprogramming your subconscious mind. I've created a free tool to help you do just that, a financial success hypnosis that will guide you in rewiring your subconscious to attract wealth and abundance. Thousands of people have used it, and you can too. It's completely free, and you just have to listen to it for a few minutes each day. The key to transforming your financial reality is realizing that 95% of our life is driven by our subconscious mind. Our beliefs, patterns, and behaviors around money are all deeply ingrained in there. But the good news is you can change it. You can train your mind to become a magnet for wealth. Remember, you already have what you need. When you let go of the desperation for outcomes, you create space for amazing things to enter your life. So trust the process and watch as your life shifts in ways you never thought possible.